I do not live in hope. I work to return it.
Hello there.
They changed the runes, like the shards. You're eating good. They are eating good. Even tank is gonna eat good, bro. You must have forgot. I'm a tank player. Hey Javier, how you doing? But since they changed the shards, you can take scaling HP again, but you can also just take flat HP at the beginning. That's kind of cool. It's going good, to be honest. I like them, to be honest. The only ones I don't like or I'm scared of is the Maiden one. I mean, the Maiden one is nice, but it could get us nerfed. I mean, I don't think I would even mind the nerfs this time around, because no matter what Riot nerfs now, we can still use bruiser and tank builds. Well, in the past, if they nerf anything, we have nothing else. We can try to go tank or bruiser, but we're just gonna be weaker no matter what. And lethality is just the best bet to just deal damage. Oh no, like they nerfed Maiden because we can proc Maiden's effect more longer. Hey broker. So that's why. The funny thing is, in the past, they put that change before on the PBE, where Maiden ult basically had no cooldown. And it basically meant that you could just solo Baron very easily. And it was kind of broken. So against champions, it would also be kind of scary. So your Yorick back then could technically go Blade of the Ruin King with Rage Blade and just kill the Baron very, very quickly. I'm just glad that now we have a reason to like stay up close and we don't need to kite as much. Because sometimes we need to kite just to wait the two seconds. And then we can do something, but now it's kind of better. Big better. I also like the fact that
One more step toward the end.
even like at, let me reset the game and show. Oops. Even at like level 1, our Q healing, at least against a champion, will still be stronger. Because basically, let me do this. Oop. Wait for the tower shot to hit me. Or was I too quick? Maybe I was too quick. Oh no, it hit me. It hit me.
Life is but a brief.
Basically, even now at level 1, when you Q, you will heal for way more. Sadly, I can't see the healing, but you're gonna heal more than just 10. You're gonna heal 10 plus the amount of missing HP you have, so sustaining against champions will be better, but sustaining against the minions will not be better until later. Oh, seen, my bad. You're right, you're right.
Death is not to be feared.
Let me get a bit lower. Whoops. Let's see, I'm at 520. And I heal for 20. At the moment, on live, we heal for like 10 at level 1 if we queue something. But even if we're a little lower, we're just gonna actually heal. I didn't test much with the builds, but let me just slap on some classic stuff. Some levels. For example, with the Maiden. Now we permanently deal the percent max HP. As long as Maiden applied them. That's basically why they nerfed Maiden percent max HP. Because now it's like 2%, 3%,
You'll make a
then
fine
4%.
addition to my cloak.
Hey, Burdenly, thanks for the follow. So that part of it is kind of fun.
The dead shall forgive me. I hope.
The E is also, it's slightly faster. I don't know if you can tell by the video, but it is faster. And it has more of an arc, so it looks different, but it's still faster. So that part of it is also... I would have to see in laning how it feels like when I actually try to hit somebody that's moving, but the The moment I press E, it like goes off instantly. It may actually hurt lower elos, to be honest, since they can't. They're less likely to dodge the E now. And if you try to E somebody up close, sometimes they have a chance to dodge, but now the E is super fast. Numa has spawn. How you doing, Numa? You always say that. Yorick Buffs indeed. Hey, Sandwich. Finally, we got it, brother. We did, Yago. We did. Riot Games gave us mercy. Let me see if I can spawn the Baron naturally. And maybe I can show you why in the past, when they made Maiden passive at no cooldown, they had to remove it. They didn't even make it like reach live servers. They just removed it. Oh god, I need to kill the minions. Actually, I'm gonna keep the minions dead. It's fine. What do you want me to test? But basically, against Baron, if Maiden has no cooldown, you're constantly gonna hurt it or deal damage to it. I don't know if this is a bug, but Baron's HP is just going up constantly. I had this bug earlier as well when I was testing. Valor Real Sustain. Actually, like, even right now at level 9, if I Q this Scuttle, let's see, I'm like, what, 1000? I hit for 90 HP. Like 90 HP for just queuing at the moment. And I didn't even put points into the queue since the queue healing is like per rank. So I'm healing for 120 each time I queue the Scuttle. And against a champion, it should be higher, I think. Yeah, it's slightly higher. The thing is that the higher my HP gets, the less I'm gonna heal. But the lower I get, the more healing I'm gonna get. So it's like a good balance. Kind of like when Darius is very low when you Q somebody. Like right there, I heal for 200. Let me lower the Q cooldown. Yeah, you're just gonna keep healing the lower you are. And the higher you get, the less healing you get. But we actually have decent healing. Like at level 9, we have this type of healing. Let me see if I sell some items and just have believable components. I'd say level 9 we just have these items. Maybe we didn't finish Triforce yet. And let me get low. Dishonor Sky and Q from low HP. Oh, that's kind of crazy. I can imagine that. Oh shit, 200. Yeah, even in lane with just Phage and Sheen, we're still healing for like 100. Which is way better because on live we would just heal for like 40 HP, maybe less. But that's if we're below half HP. The only difference now is we don't heal more if we're below half HP, we just heal more based on the HP we're missing. But with Sunder, that probably would be not broken, but it would be high, you know? I could imagine. If the Maiden pass has no cooler, you can proc 3 times with 8 cooler. Pretty much, but I think Maiden has to be auto-attacking them or reapplying the mark. Luckily, I think Maiden has more attack speed than we do. Like, Maiden has she auto-attacks once per second. Our attack speed is lower than Maiden, so usually we could be always proc it. But with Sunder, damn, 300 heal is crazy. 300 heal is crazy. Critting and healing at the same time. Maybe Sunder Sky with Yorick will just make us a bit broken. Probably. I mean, let me get Titanic as well. Usually I'm lazy and I don't do my auto reset very often. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I work to
because I'm like, what's the
return
point?
it.
I just want to hit him and fucking run and wait the 2 seconds, but now we could like auto Q Titanic. I think auto Titanic Q is faster. I don't know, but either way. It still hurts a lot. But one of them is dealing 20, the other one is dealing 40. But that could be like a quick 3-hit combo. Thanks for the follow, by the way, Moon X. Report me, I can't say that number. Pretty sure it's 13 or something, so I don't know Roman numeral very well. Report me. Go full attack speed. Goodness gracious. To be honest, Bork would probably be nice. I'll buy believable attack speed items because I don't think we would go into anything too silly. Like now my attack speed is slightly higher than Maiden's, so maybe? We would have to see. Of the Q changes, maybe now I can survive with a fucking... You can, because the lower you get, the more healing you're gonna get. That's the best part. This is why this change will just be nice in general. Let's see. It looks like Maiden is just dealing damage at all times. Just confusing. Let me remove this cooldown from the items. Yeah. The 20 you see is from Maiden, I'm pretty sure. And the 130 it just grasps. That just grasps. So even if my attack speed is like higher than Maiden's, oops, I'm still proccing it as long as Maiden is attacking because it has no cooldown. So technically, I don't think anybody's gonna do this build, but what else can I sell? I'll sell boots, fuck it. Term. I think this is what this item is called. This, then Rage. No, I doubt anybody would build this on Yorick, realistically. But
Water for the living.
yeah, it says Maiden is capped at like a minute or a second, but each time I auto attack, I'm dealing the... Now it's 80. So there's like no cooldown of it. If you ever see 186, that just grasp. So, and you can even see the 80 could go off twice. Bruh, this shit, it does not look safe. Maiden won't move, right? Yeah, okay. This ghoul was hitting this the whole time. Now, let me see. Let me see if Baron is still bugged or not. Baron is not bugged anymore. Yeah. If we're proccing this onto Baron the whole time, and we don't even have ghouls, you can easily tell that we can just take the Baron very easily. And remember, at the moment, I'm just tanking the Baron by myself. Usually, oh gosh. Usually we would have ghouls, so if I just get ghouls, it will just be very faster and probably more healthy. Yeah, I don't think I'll actually play a game on PvE though, because each time you Q, you still heal by a lot. That just looks stupid. Can the ghouls jump from here? No, I just have to throw the dummy away. If you try to do it with the ghouls, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna look broken. So I'm pretty certain that this part of Yorick will just get nerfed. Because if you go Yorick jungle and you just go attack speed, it doesn't matter if your team is losing, you're just gonna do the Baron by yourself. Of course I'm full build at the moment, but I'm pretty sure if I just have realistic items, that can still happen. Like let's say you just go this in the jungle. I'm pretty sure you can just still do that. Assumption, but I'm pretty sure. Spawn, this is Baron, right? Yeah. Now we wait. I know games on PvE is usually laggy. Maybe I'll try to do one game. Maybe. That seemed too much. It is too much. Terms and Jackstra Yorick? Maybe Gustavo. Maybe. Yeah. He's still doing the Baron a bit too quickly. Of course, now I don't have the insane attack speed, but even in a realistic build where you have 3 items and you're doing Baron, and to be honest, there's no way you're doing Baron at this level and Maiden is not like level 11 or higher. Rip Maiden, she fucking died. But yeah. And the Q is still healing a lot against the Baron. So that's something. Yeah. This part of Yorick, or at least against monsters, I'm pretty sure it's gonna get nerfed just so we can't solo Baron. I mean, we can probably still solo Baron regardless. Hey Sticky, how you doing?
I do not live in hope.
You might have glitched out your jungle? Yeah, that happened to me earlier. I couldn't kill the Baron. But the thing I'm most hyped about is just... Oops, I didn't mean to... Let me sell this so it's not like Sundered Sky. Sell this and the healing. If you just Q somebody while you're low, you're actually gonna heal a lot. So imagine you're being dove, you went a full tank build or a bunch of HP components at the beginning, and then the enemy is about to kill you and you're just running out his ultimate and then you Q. 200 healing. Actually 200 healing. And the one thing to remember is on live, your Q, it heals you for 35 HP, and when you're below half HP it's doubled, so you would heal for 75 HP. So right now you're healing for like a triple the value. And then this will actually open up builds for like, you can technically go a tank your Yorick if you like. Let's say you just get Triforce Titanic and then you just go, I don't know, Dead Man's Visage, Jack Show. For the rest of the game you just buy tank items. It will still mean that in fights, as long as you have Maiden, you will deal a decent amount of damage because Maiden doesn't have a cooldown. And then your healings will just be very high. So maybe now your teammates can call you useless because you can actually tank, and the E is also faster, so maybe it's gonna be easier to like E somebody and not have them react and dash away. But I wouldn't be surprised if that part of it gets nerfed. I would not be surprised. Yeah, the double heal is removed. But what I meant is, on live servers at the moment at level 11, our Q would heal us for 35 HP. And now it just heals us for technically the same amount. Let me see, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see? We're still healing us for 35 HP, but the difference is we heal for 8% of our missing HP. Attack speed tank. Would that even be a thing? Like, I don't know, like, maybe we just get right in. I wouldn't think we would actually do this, but is this what you mean? Like you go attack speed, you get Titanic, and then you just do this? I don't know when you would finish Rage Blade if you ever want to do this, but is this what you expect? It could be a thing. Yorick looks purple as fuck, bro. That's crazy. But yes. Yeah. So you still heal for the same amount, but not against minions. If you look at the Q, it says reduced by 50% against minions. So if I summon minions and I try to Q them, the healing will be lower. Like that's like 100 healing, but if I Q a champion, that's like 200. So you heal for like half the amount against minions, which is fine. Because at least now against champions, you will heal for double the amount. Grasp and Sundered and Q. Yes! Honestly, Grasp is probably back. That's probably going to be the best part. Grasp Yorick will actually be decent because the more HP you get, the more healing you're going to get when you're low on HP. So Conquer will probably still be nice, to be fair, because the more healing you get. Later with Conquer, if you Q somebody, you're gonna heal more, but Grasp Q? Let's say you have Grasp, because I do now. Sundered, and then I don't know what else, honestly. But just these this combination and a tank build would probably be a lot, I can imagine. Granted, I'm full build at the moment, but at least I'm low level. Yeah, that's 600 heal. So Sundered Sky with Yorick and Grasp is just gonna be nuts. That's gonna be great. That's actually gonna be great. Like, you usually in lane, some jacks will trade against you and you're like at this HP, and I'm like, well, I can't do anything else. But now at least if you Q, you're gonna heal for an actual good amount. And since Maiden has no cooldown, until its Counter Strike comes back, you need to keep attacking jacks for as long as you can, I guess, to keep dealing the percent of max HP. But that's gonna feel nice, because usually whenever I play Yorick, if you guys probably noticed, I like kite around a lot and maybe too often. So I would like hit somebody, and then I wait the 2 seconds for Maiden, and then I run. That is also why in the past I just took Ghost. I'm just running around, waiting the 2 seconds, and I Q, because late game, if I remove the cooldown, our Q cooldown is like 3 seconds. So I just need to wait a little bit, then auto Q, and I run around. And now against tanks, we probably just melt them because Maiden doesn't have a cooldown. Now the percent HP is lower, but it's better than nothing, yeah. You actually have a reason to stay up close, so even though I'm a combat enjoyer, maybe I still take it against jacks, but there's actually reason now to go Grasp way more often than not. And like somebody said in chat, you can probably like do auto Q into Titanic way more often now and make that like a combo. Auto Titanic Q, or whichever one is faster, actually. I think auto Titanic Q is better, actually. I don't know. Probably better to just do auto Q. Auto whips. Whoops. Or maybe I'm not doing it at the right timer. Okay, it is. I just wasn't doing it at the right timing. I guess the thing is, Q is just a faster way to reset your things. Your auto attack timer. I haven't used Jack Show this season, but it makes you look purple as fuck the whole time. That is actually something. One thing I want to show you guys, I'll come back into the game, but one thing I want to show you is what they did to the rune system as well. Basically, in the runes, you can take now, like, did they remove the armor and magic resist? Instead, you can take 2% movement speed, or you can take scaling HP per level, 10 up to 180, and at the third one, they remove the armor and magic resist again, but now you can take tenacity, like 10% tenacity and slow resist, or you can take scaling HP again, or you can just take flat HP. So at the beginning, you can literally take out the game, like, take 65 HP and 10 HP, and when you go in game, instead of having, I think Yorick's base HP is like 600 and something, you'll have like 700 HP. If you buy a Dorn's item, you basically have, at level 1, you'll have like 800 HP. And that's interesting as well. I mean, you can basically like not take unflinching, because if the enemy CC is like short and maybe it's not too long, you could just take the tenacity in the small rune and take something else. Like, for example, I take unflinching almost always, but now maybe I'll actually just take something else. Maybe I just go back to taking whatchamacallit. Maybe I go back to taking overgrowth or conditioning. So this is level 1 and I have 785 HP. If I buy a Doran shield, I start lane with like 800 HP. So you basically start the game with way more HP than normal. So if you're in a bad lane and they don't have percent max HP, Or maybe they just have too much true damage at the beginning. Technically, it would be good against Fiora. At least at the beginning before she's level 6 or scales up. Or they just have a lot of burst. You can just take bone plating and something else, and you can just take all the HP runes and start the game off with basically almost 200 extra HP, like 150-ish HP. It's not a Yorick change, but it is a change in general since they're removing they're basically just removing whatchamacallit, armor and magic resist runes, which I technically take almost every game. I'll always take double armor or double magic resist. Sometimes I don't, but I usually always take it because I get counterpicked very often. If you take a really bad trade against somebody and then you hit him, I think my Thunder Sky is bugged. Regardless, you're still gonna heal a lot. Like, I'm healing for 60 at the moment at level 7. I think at level 7, actually I don't remember how much we heal for at level 7. Let me check. I got the wiki open. I only remember some numbers of Yorick's Q healing. At level 7 we heal for 23 HP. If you double that is 46. And it's still based on your basic HP, so we're damn near healing for like way more. And the funny thing is, I didn't keep putting points like into my queue because the missing HP goes up per rank. If I just put the remaining points in, we're still healing for 60, even though we gained a lot more HP. It is gonna feel great. And follow top Garen, hey, Garen Gaming. Yeah. Now at level 7, we just heal for like 60. And if we just buy realistic items that we probably would have at this stage, like just this item, maybe we have at 7.
Respects to the
Lower HP again. I haven't tried Ingenious Thunder. I heard about it yesterday and I was like, oh, actually that probably would make sense with Thunder Sky. Yeah, we still heal for 100 now. At level 7 with just these items. It may look low if you think about Renekton and Tryndamere, or even Alawi and Darius, but Yorick almost never heals for 100 until he's like level 14, and he's below half HP. That'd be a 14 actually, let me check. When does Yorick heal for 100? Yorick heals for 100 HP when he's level 15. So we're like half the level now, and we're already healing for close to 100. But the only thing is, you're gonna heal less the higher HP you get, but the higher HP you get, the less healing you would technically need, so it's still a good change, I would say. Still a good change. I just want to see how this feels like. It probably just feels nice or fine, honestly. The E. Because they made the E slightly faster, so like, that's another change. This technically is the only thing that technically buffs lethality, since the E is faster, it's harder to dodge, and I guess it's more, not forgiving, but so sometimes people are so up close you try to eat them, but they still have time to dodge. Now they technically don't have time to dodge. Pretty sure I'll still be going Titanic first item on Yorick at all times. Titanic first feels great. And if I'm fighting a tank or a Jax, I just go Black Cleaver. It still feels nice. So maybe I just do Titanic with Cleaver very often now. And if I don't need Cleaver, I just go Triforce because attack speed actually is a useful stat on Yorick now. Well, in the past, I just overlooked attack speed outside of hitting towers. So yeah, if we do that again... Blade, and then Triforce.
A tyrant who will pay for his crimes.
Blade of the Father. He's just a tyrant.
I am
Bro, you know what actually makes me happy? If Bork actually becomes a decent item on Yorick, like 3rd item, that will actually mean that we will like hear the quote way more often. What cock joke. Auto Q Titanic? Actually, yeah.
see the maiden. She comes with you.
Yeah. My goodness. It just looks stupid because I have lethal tempo too. I don't got the fingers for this shit. My hands are too big. But you get the point. That's fucking stupid. That's fucking stupid. Makes me giggle. Thanks, Shredder Yorick, pretty much. You know what's the funny thing? In the past, sometimes we fight tanks. Maybe we mess up and we just can't kill them anymore. But now with the Q healing being higher when we're low, and the Maiden proc being constant, it basically means we'll always like be able to beat tanks if they mess up and don't kite away or just don't try to stat check us. Like, that is just insane. Now realistically, I would never go lethal tempo. I think maybe against tanks we will do lethal tempo just to fuck with them if they don't have CC or something, but I'm not sure. Realistically, I would not build Blade of the Rune King. But all I would change is, like, if we're fighting a tank, is like probably like this. Then we get Visage because we actually have a healing factor, and if we have Visage, we might as well get Steraks. Let me just speed up the time so Maiden walks back.
I am no tyrant.
So let me get low again. Now this, of course, is a full build, but I'm still low level, so the healing is still a bit high. Of course, I have Bork too, but still. Actually, keep in mind that I didn't put points like into my Q at all. So at the moment, if I Q, I'm healing for 100 and something. But if I put points into my Q, the healing is now higher. That's kind of interesting. Hey, BB. But yeah, I could see a build like this being effective against tanks. You get Titanic first or Black Cleaver first into Titanic, and then you get Bork third item, and then your two remaining items will just be Steraks and Spirit of Visage. And if you need more armor, you just get rid of this Steraks for Deadmans. Maybe there's something else that you can just get in whatchamacallit. You can just get in Frozen Arts, and that item is... It's gonna be 100 gold more expensive next patch, but even at like this level, Maiden is dealing 2% of your missing HP, right? But if you just... Since Maiden has no cooldown, it doesn't matter how fast you're attacking. If you just auto Titanic Q, that's like 6% of the enemy's HP. And that's not even including Maiden's auto attack through your auto attack. So that's crazy. So if Yorick... There's a possibility where, like, we could just have a build like this instead against tanks. Like, if Maiden in lane is like strong enough to just kill any tank we're fighting, because a tank is not gonna one-shot us very quickly, and we actually have healing now. It could be like we could just not go Cleaver and just we get Titanic first with the Wave Cleaver, and then we just get Bork. Like, Yorick just becomes a Bork user, because now you're dealing 12% of your current HP, while Maiden is dealing 2% of their max HP always. But what I will try next patch is, like, I get Titanic first, I get Deadmans or Gauntlet second, whatever resistance I need, or I feel like it, or I just get Sky second, because it still gives me some HP, and then I get Bork third item. This is what I will try next patch. And then your next items have to be tank. You can just get Jack Show and then maybe Visage to increase your healing, or you can just sell these and get, I don't know, Hullbreaker if you like. You're split pushing, then Deadman's or Sterax, or now you get Visage. It depends, but this is what I would attempt to build next patch. Not the lethal tempo though. I only built lethal tempo because I wanted to see the stupid attack speed. Whoa! Oh, 800 Q healing. Granted, that was Thunder Sky, but even without it, 300 healing is pretty nice. So yeah, Yorick has healing now. Like, I'm talking about this build, but realistically, I can just do something like this next patch as well. I can just do like,
As cold as the hand of death.
I can just do something like that. You know, I can just go Iceborne Cleaver if I like to, or maybe I don't even need Cleaver anymore against tanks or damage amps, so I can just do that, or just buy Visage.
Sometimes
We get Wave Clear, we get Pushing Power, and we get a Sheen item. And I made this gauntlet on purpose just so it's not another damage item, and this could just be a build for Yorick.
More for the black maw of the mist.
Actually true, because we will not get bursted easily, so if I replace that gauntlet with Jackshaw, then
bread and water.
we're just busting. The moment we get up close, we're gonna Q somebody and heal again. And that's gonna feel nice. That's kind of busting.
Die to run.
What the fuck are you guys doing hitting the inhibitor? Okay, I know I spawned you. So even at this HP, if I get low again, I'll probably heal a decent amount. Let's see. I still heal for 130, 75. And the higher you get, of course, the less healing you get, because it's based on your missing HP. But yeah. On live, Yorick does not heal for this amount at all, because he doesn't have an HP ratio. This is what made Yorick basically stick to like bursting people, because the moment he gets low, he no longer can gain enough HP to keep DPSing, so it forces him into going lethality to deal as much damage as possible, because the moment he gets low, he stays low and his Q healing is non-existent. But now you can actually join team fights, and as long as you can Q somebody again, you get some decent healing. And assuming in team fights you're gonna be hard to catch people, you can just go this, and this, for example. So if you're very low and you have Sundered Sky and you're hitting different enemies, boom, Sundered Sky, boom, boom, you get the fucking point. Big dick healing. Is Revitalize a must now? Honestly, I've been taking Revitalize lately because I've been wanting to build Sky almost every game, just to have decent healing, and then I go Sterax as well. That's all they technically need to do. I don't know how strong this will be against champions, because it's like 2%, 3%, then 4%. Yorick isn't a character to buy a lot of attack speed. The most attack speed items we'll probably get is like Triforce and maybe Bork if we feel spicy. But even this, until we're full build with all these items,
And I will use it
it's like
unto them.
we're kind of squishy. I mean, it could work if the enemy doesn't have CC, but yeah, the enemy will most likely have CC. But we will have to see. We will have to see.
How
In the end, our Q healing is stronger.
blessed to
Tank Yorick is stronger. The E is extremely faster. I haven't talked about this enough to be honest, but the E is faster. And it has an arc, like it makes like a bow, like a rainbow arc. It may not look like it, but it is faster. The moment you play with it, I play with it and it feels extremely faster. There's like less time for the enemy to react to now. And you can go tank, you can go attack speed, or you can go bruiser, regardless, as long as you're auto-attacking. Maiden will deal damage. So now at least, now to an extent, I can't be too mad when Maiden gets killed, or Maiden's cooldown is too high, because Maiden is actually strong now. In the past, it's like Maiden is weak, base damage nerf, or Sandemax HP nerf. And now, since we can proc her 24/7, her cooldown is actually warranted for the most part.
One can
That part of it
stand
also
the
feels
grave
nice.
Too long.
But that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Now we go back to live and suffer on rank as I go get some water.
Water for the living, shovel for the dead.